Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. We're back with our Madden franchise as the Bengals in year 2 here. Week 3, and we are struggling. We're 0-2, and we're going to make a change here. So here's some of the trades we have done so far. And this time we're going to go out and get a corner, Eric Rowe. We give up Lawson and a 2/3, a third in 2020 and a third-round pick in 2019. So now we have another corner to play on the other side. And it'll be opposite Jackson. So outside we're going to have Rowe, Jackson with Challahan playing that slot. Callahan's a bit more scrappy. He's not as tall, but he is scrappy. And I like him in that slot position. We did play him pretty good money going into the off-season free agency, but I feel comfortable with what we have here. So we will give the ball the kickoff to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're both 0-2 going into this week, and this one's going to be taken at about the 3 and taken down at the 28. So out will come Jameis Winston in his 5th year here. 45 completion percentage, not doing great. 1 touchdown, 6 interceptions. I guess there's a lot of pressure and issue with this offensive line. Here's a big hit. There it is by Telvin Smith. So here dropping back, Winston. Blitz is picked up. Touch pass on the outside. It will not be hauled in by Goodwin. So here is the roster for the Bucks. Fulton and Sweezy on that guard position, so we'll see if we can get some pressure there. Jackson Evans out wide, O.J. Howard, and Doug Martin. So Winston dropping back, looking, rolling on the right side, has pressure in his face, and down he goes. That's going to be Paula Dixon out there with the sack, so it's a 3 and out. Andy Dalton coming out here with 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, a 54 completion percentage. We need to get more out of him really this season and this game. So it'll be a handoff, Mixon the outside, and Mixon taken down inside past the 50 to the 48. Remember, there's an injury to Giovanni Bernard. So there's a play action, looking, and throws into coverage, and Croft cannot come up with it. And again, that's Eifert is also down with the injury, as we have Hopkins and Williams playing tackle for their third game in a row. And here we have Ross and Green on the outside, and we have Mixon in the backfield. This one's on the outside. It's going to be caught, but can't take it upfield. That will be Torrey Smith. So pump fake here, looking, trying to set up a screen. He's going deep, one-on-one coverage. There will be some contact between Smith, and it looks like Grimes. That will be a pass interference, and that's with Justin Coleman. I'm sorry. On 1st and 10, though, Mixon bounced around, breaking a tackle, and diving into the end zone. Good power run by Mixon. Something we haven't had too much since the departure of Jeremy Hill. So 1st and 10 after the Bengals score. Doug Martin on the outside, stopped at the 34. That's Rowe. On 2nd down, going to give it to Doug Martin again, up the middle, and taken down by Smith. So it'll be another possible 3 now, but first, here's the defense of the Bengals. So Smith coming in there, playing the outside for an injury. Paula Dixon will be on our other side since we did trade Lawson. He played pretty good for us in preseason, and we are pretty good with that. I did forget, we put Jackson in the slot and Challahan out wide. And so let's throw on the outside, and Jameis Winston's got his first completion. This one's for a 1st down. A misdirection of Martin, making a move and getting a couple extra yards to the 44. And here's another handoff, but Martin's going nowhere, as that's Dixon in the backfield for a big stop. So with 3rd and 10, Winston dropping back. Blitz is picked up. Pressure off the backside, though. And he will not get away. It'll be a sack there for Perfect. And so the Bengals have a chance to put more on the board here. Play action, looking downfield. Has a man wide open, and Ross taking a big hit but able to hold on to the football. So that's a 24-yard strike there. Giving it to Mixon up the middle, and this run defense can get very difficult in this defense with Ayers, McCoy, Baker, and Spence on the line. Biggest thing though, linebackers, Mackenzie Alexander and Levante David. A lot of speed out there. And the secondary is going to push over either with Hargraves, Cooper, Evans, and Ward. So given a play action here. Staying in the pocket. Blitz is laid and Croft over the middle, getting some room there. In to the 44. That's the 41. It's play action again. Looking, has time. He's going to find his man. It's Osama there. The other tight end dropping to the 21. Dropping back, looking. Blitz is picked up, but not picked up good enough as Alexander just jumps over Mixon. So second and 22, another blitz. And through on the left side has to be a hurried throw. Croft has to dive for it and only pick up 3. So on the 3rd and 19, trying to get back into some better field goal position. Dropping up, looking, going up the middle, and Dalton will just get a couple yards. They'll give him 7 to make it an easy field goal. So up, good snap, and Elliott straight to the uprights and good. That's a 10-point lead for the Bengals. And so Winston trying to get this offense clicking again. Play action, looking, blitz is picked up. And he's going to miss his man out there. Misses Deshaun Jackson. And so here is a handoff to Martin, taken down by Burfict for a loss of 1. Winston looking. It was a blitz by the Bengals off the left side off the corner. And that's a hurry throw, incomplete. So going over the middle, it's going to be hit up. And Alexander puts a tip ball to him, and he's going to take this to the end zone. We'll have to take another look at that. But Alexander tips it away from Croft and then finds it on the second bounce. That's a big play there and some good concentration there by the defender. You see there, tips it up to himself. That's one thing we've had issues with these games, getting out of control, and it's already starting as there's a good blitz of Akeem Ayers and company with the sack. On 2nd and 17, looking. There was some help, but it doesn't matter as McCoy now with a sack. That's 2 in a row. Green in motion. We're going to do a play action. Blitz is picked up. More on the right side. Looking. Going to throw, and that's going to be caught by A.J. Green, but not enough for the first down. So we do pin him inside the 10 at the 5. Give it to Martin on the right side, and he'll get a couple of yards. They'll mark it 4, actually. Pretty generous. There's another handoff to Martin. Martin bowling through a tackle there as he's taken down at the 20. So getting a lot of room for this Jameis Winston offense. Play action. Looking. Going over the middle. It's going to be picked off by Jackson. He's playing the slot this time, and Jackson's going to knock it off to the right side. He's going to have some running room. Jameis Winston there trying to stop him, and he does. Otherwise, it would have been a touchdown. Now Jackson is shaken up, and he will be out the rest of the game. So we'll have to see how his injury is after the game, as Dacres Denard will take over for him in the slot, playing that nickel. So going the outside on offense, and Croft has this one on the left side out of bounds. So on 3rd and 3, play action, looking, going to dump it off to Croft. Croft has some room on the outside and fights through a tackle of Marcus Cooper, and into the end zone he goes. Quick answer there by the Bengals. So Neal in motion. Winston trying to get something back here. Looking. Blitz is picked up, but the throw is off the mark, intended for Evans. So here is a handoff to the right side. Martin has a good gain. It looks like of 9. It'll make it a 3rd and short. Little I formation here, and he coughs the ball up. Glasgow pulls it out of the air, and that looked like the rookie Chavez with that big hit. And that is huge. We're going to take another look at that. And it's a big hit by him, and it's caught in the air. Big play by the rookie, and that's one thing we've had in some of our franchises is some good rookie play here. So John Ross needs to get on the ball here. 11 receptions so far in 3 games. We need something going. This offense definitely needs a spark first off. And Andy Dalton needs to get back into a rhythm after taking 2 sacks the last drive. Or the drive of the interception. So play action, looking. Quick throw over the middle, and that's a quick one to Mixon. as that is a gain of 6. Play action, looking downfield, rolling over to this left side. Doesn't like what he sees. He's going to put it over to Torrey Smith, and for some reason Smith just makes a weird action there. 3rd and 4, handoff to Mixon. Mixon's going to be a yard short, so we have to kick a field goal there. So it's 20-7. Winston just off the mark still. Not a lot of pressure. Just can't find his receivers. Stepping up in the pocket. Feels pressure. This time he's going to run, though. To the 30, to the 40. Takes a hit, but able to hold on to the football at the 43. On a 1st and 10, handoff to Martin. Breaking a tackle, but quickly fouled up by the defense. On 2nd down, Martin up the middle. Nowhere to go there. Good run stop. 3rd and 10, trying to get off the field. And that just on the wrong side of Martin, or he just didn't see it. That was just miscommunication. As we get it from the 20, and Mixon gets a gain of 7. Dropping back, looking, blitz is picked up. It's going to be short to Hewitt, the fullback playing tight end in that formation. And that'll be a 1st down. And misdirection to Mixon, nowhere to go, and there it is, Levante David. So that loss of 2, play action, and there's a blitz. Not enough people to get back there, and so that'll be a timeout for Tampa Bay. Dropping back, looking, setting up a screen. Mixon the outside, follows block to the 40, close to the 45, pushed out of bounds, and they'll say he's got it. That's a 1st down. Dropping back. Pump fake, looking, going over the middle and missing his receiver. No excuse for that, Dalton. As we move to 2nd down, high snap. Mixon waiting for the blocks to develop. That's some good patience there, as that makes it a 3rd and 1. Going to be a handoff again. Mixon hit at the line, but able to get through that tackle of McCoy. So on 1st and 10, blitz is picked up. Thrown, but it's thrown too low. Evans picks it off in the air. Dalton has the only chance to get him down, and he does. He had a man open there coming down the middle with A.J. Green just underthrew it and able to be picked off by Evans. So trying to get these points back is this Jameis Winston ran offense is not doing very good. On 2nd down, going on the outside, Martin has this one incomplete. So there's 2 incomplete passes to Martin this drive. Winston dropping back, looking, going the outside. He's going to have Goodwin, and now Goodwin gets it knocked out of his hands by Denard. So only a field goal out of that, but it's something, as there's a blitz up the middle, able to get to Dalton, as the Bengals trying to get something downfield. Looking, going deep, 1-on-1, and it's going to be tipped and picked off by Coleman. Doesn't really matter, though, but we have to stop him as Mixon makes the tackle. And that will be it for the 1st half. It's a 10-point game, but the Bengals just hurting themselves. Not able to get the run game with Mixon, and we might have to make a couple changes. We might have to get some touches to Hall a little bit, see if we can get something going. Because this running game is not doing much, and we are passing a lot, which is why we have 3 turnovers to the Bucs. So we start with the ball here in the 2nd half, as we go over the middle with that pass, and we miss Croft. Drop it back, looking. Good coverage downfield. We're going to run the outside. Dalton's not going to take it out of bounds. Actually, it will be forced out of bounds. That'll be a 2nd and 5. Going the outside, Mixon will go on another run there. The previous one was a 5-yard gain as well. 3rd and 3. Out of the pistol. Dropping back, looking, going to be a short throw on the left side. Uzma's got the 1st down and then some at the 44 of the Bucs. So trying to get a quick strike here in the 1st drive. Hall getting this carry up the middle, and he will gain 2. Dropping back, looking, blitz is picked up, going the outside. That's going to be caught by Boyd. Boyd down the sideline, taken out of bounds to 22. That's a good gain. Give it to Mixon. Mixon, big hole there, breaking a tackle and taken down from behind by Levante David. Now he's shaken up. So we'll give it to Hall. Not a big body out here. He's more of a fast guy, and McCoy just all over him. Play action. Dalton looking, trying to find something in the red zone, and he is not going to find anything. Taken out short by David. On 3rd and goal, pitch on the outside. Mixon coming in to get this handoff after the injury. Not a lot of room, and we have to kick a field goal. So out will come out, snaps up, and Elliott misses wide right. It was a 20-yard field goal, and Elliott just shanks it. So from the 12 here, Martin and this Bucs offense feel a new breath of life as it's still a 10-point game. Martin, though, not able to run very effectively up the middle. On 3rd and 2, here's another one up the middle in a small game, but it'll be a first down. Chavez with the stop. On 1st and 10, another run. Martin taken down the backfield by Smith. It's a good one. It's a loss of 2. So on 2nd down, give me another handoff. And this was to Barber on the outside. Barber has a lot of room. He's going to gain 14. So it's a first down, moving the chains. Going with Barber again, and Barber dragged down. Looks like the 38. And here is Martin coming back in the game, up the middle, getting something fresh. That's close to 3rd and inches. Martin's got this one up the middle, and no one's going to catch him. It's a foot race down at the 20. The 10, pulled down by Challahan at the 5. So Doug Martin finally getting a good hold, just only a matter of time wearing out this defense. So 1st and goal for the 5. Winston, can he give it to Barber? Barber's going to meet Telvin Smith. And that will be only a gain of 2. Giving it again to Barber, and this time he meets Paula Dixon. So on 3rd and goal, can we stand? We do, as Paula Dixon another stop in the backfield, and it will only be a field goal. So going back out to Mixon with this run on the right side, big hit, be able to hold on to the football. On 2nd down, give it to Mixon again, up the middle, and stopped at the 37. So the I formation, play action this time, looking downfield. You have to jump it off quickly to Hewitt. Pressure was up the middle, but from McCoy working through that double team. So again, it's going to be a handoff to Mixon, going outside. He needed a block, but he puts the ball on the ground, and Levante David forces the fumble. Marcus Cooper on the other side, slapping it as well, and the Bucs get it back. But here, a blitz with man coverage downfield, and we just cannot get some good play out of our safeties. So a 1st and 10 from the 22, when there is O.J. Howard with his first catch of the day. The 2nd 5, quick throw over to Jackson, and we're in a groove. Or actually, the Bucs are in a groove with Winston. Going to be a play action, looking to pull into a tie. On the outside, and Taifalo is going to put the ball on the ground, but he will recover. So on 2nd and goal, looking after a 5-step drop, and that one's tipped. Lucky it wasn't picked off. On 3rd down, though, trying to stand tall again, and Winston taking down the back field. That will be Vontaze Burfict. So forcing another field goal, and really the Bengals just need to run down this clock and get some points on the board. Quick throw on the left side, and that's going to be pass interference on Marcus Cooper. So a 1st down at the 37, going over the middle to Ross, pressure in Dalton's face. 2nd and 3, dropping back out of shotgun, quick throw on the right side, almost picked off. Lucky that wasn't taken to the house. So giving it to Hall here. Hall has some room, big tackle, puts the ball on the ground, but able to recover it is our left guard there. As this goes over the middle, good hand play there by Evans to knock it away from Green. 2nd and 10, drop back, blitz is picked up, but not enough of it, but finally rolls away. Dalton somehow escapes that and will get the first down to 31. So dropping back here, looking, pressure up the middle, dragging him down, will be a big sack. And now we have an injury to Dalton like we did last year. This is bad. So we're going to have Ryan Fitzpatrick come out here and take command of this offense. Dropping back, looking, trying to dump it off the Hall, just cannot get it there. Empty backfield. Dropping back, looking, time, throws in the coverage. It's going to be picked up by Alexander. Alexander has some room down the field to 30. The 20, he's going to outrun Fitzpatrick, and that will be a touchdown, and the Bucs take the first lead of the game. 2 pick-sixes for this defense. And we just can't get it going in the running game. So dropping back here, looking, Fitzpatrick running away, sets feet and misses a wide open A.J. Green. Dropping back again, looking, throws on the left side, and that one's the back shoulder throw to Green for a first down. So trying to get this back to a tie ball game. If we wouldn't have missed that field goal, it would be going into triple coverage, but dropping it like a dime to Green there, able to get that 20-yard reception. Fitzpatrick under center, 4:10 left. Hall going the outside, just cannot get that block that's longer from Green. Dropping back, looking, clean pocket, clean, and finds Ross over the middle. Able to take it back upfield to the 33. On 3rd and 3, exotic corner blitz, and Fitzpatrick is taken down. So we do tie the ball game with that field goal, but it's a minute 40 left for the Bucks. They can get some points here at stop after a gain of 6. Give it to Martin. Martin bouncing off one of his linemen down to 39. He's broken the century mark on that last run. As Winston drops back, quick throw on the left side, and it's dropped. Just dropped. What the luck there. Winston out of the shotgun again. Going to the left side, and Goodwin this time doesn't drop the ball. Looked like the same play. So Winston dropping back, looking, going deep. 1-on-1 with the safety is in a Loca. There it is, making a play, swatting it away. On 2nd down, though, dropping off to Howard, and Howard's going to be taken down to 43, to 3rd and 5. Winston dropping back, looking. He's going to have one of his receivers come back. He has him wide open, but misses him. Luckily, it wasn't picked off by the safety back there. And now we have a decision. Minute 14 left. We're going to get John Ross to return this bad boy. We're going to see if we can get a good return from him and see if we can't put this ball away. Minute 14. We might be trapped in our own 5, but it's going to be out at the 16, so we start the 16. So out will come Andy. Actually, not Andy Dalton. It'll be, yes, it will be Andy Dalton. I believe it's coming out here. Let's see if he checks back in the game. But Fitzpatrick just not able to get it done. And it will still be Ryan Fitzpatrick. So Dalton's day is officially done. Play action, looking, rolling over the right side. Throws on the run, and that is over. A wide open John Ross. Play action, looking as time going the outside. And A.J. Green, just a good throw there. He could add some good progress up the field, but it's a first down nonetheless. Hall up the middle is stopped quickly. Only 3rd and 9. Dropping back. Looking. Fitzpatrick stepping up the pocket. Almost picked off. Should have been picked off. And so we'll go with the punt. 24 seconds left. Winston to Martin. Martin, big gain there for 11. At the 30, they're going to take their first time out. Winston dropping back, looking, going the outside. O.J. Howard, he has a block. He's going down the sideline, and O.J. Howard with the speed. And this is a crushing play for the Bengals. Just not good enough on defense. Telvin Smith just angry coming out here. And that block, though. That block on the safety, just not able to do it. So we take a look again. That's on Williams, got stuck in that block. And that is a very, very good one. We got 9 seconds left. See if John Ross can get something going on the punt return. He's done it before. He's going to take it from the 15. And just not enough blocks dragged down at the 31. So we're going to have one more play here. Of course, we're going to bomb it downfield. See if we can get a flag. And that's going to be picked off by Evans, his second of the day. And Evans might actually return this back. He's going to cut back to the outside. And Evans is going to take this one back. So 3 pick sixes. And again, we might need to draft a quarterback this past draft. It's looking like we maybe should have. And we're working on a top draft pick right now with 3 straight losses. After we made the playoffs last year, or we were lucky. And now this year we've started 0-3. And as you know, the percentage to really make it into the playoffs when you start 0-3 is about 10%, or maybe it's lower. As we look on the day here, just not good for any of the quarterbacks, but just the defenses ruled the day here. And we might make a couple changes on defense for our corners. I might want to put Challahan in that nickel position, but we'll have to see how long Jackson is out. I do like Jackson's scrappiness and Challahan's scrappiness, playing them on one side. Rowe's more of a finesse guy who can come up and take the ball away, but really, we threw 2 interceptions to Alexander. We threw 1 to Evans, 1 to Coleman, and now we're off to the Saints. So Nick Foles is the quarterback. Remember, Drew Brees did retire this past season. They got Blunt, Ingram, and AP and Kamara. They are stacked in the backfield with Thomas, Snead, and Davis. And not much else after that. A couple rookies, a couple young guys. Kobe Fleener will be the tight end. The line, though, Pete is a young guy coming up. Unger coming over from Seattle a couple years back. Warford coming over this past free agency. And another young guy, just good on the offensive line. The defense they're rebuilding. Some good pieces. Kyle Williams, Sheldon Rankins, another guy, Nick Fairley. They have a lot of talent until you get to the linebackers. Not big talent, but if you don't take him seriously, you could have some issues. Tao isn't the greatest cover guy, but he has his flashes, and he's good in the run game. The corners aren't pushovers either with Bio, Lattimore, Harris, those guys. The safety with Von Bell and Kenny Vaccaro. So I will see you guys in week 4 when we take on the New Orleans Saints. Later, guys.